Hey, what's up?
Hi Sumanth.
Hi, Pa. What are you doing?
I'm just working on the assignment given by a teacher to explain the thermodynamics behind induction stove.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it. What have you done?
Yeah, I've just gone through some things. Okay, don't worry. Tell me what is an induction stove?
Induction uses electric current directly to heat pots, pans through magnetic induction, right?
Yeah, so what?
Okay. Okay, I'm very curious to know the parts of induction.
I'm going to explain the parts of an induction stove. First, the glass plate. This part is the top surface of an induction stove, which is generally made of glass. Glass plate makes the induction stove easy to clean and looks clean. Next, the LED and the PCB. The light emitting diode display is a panel display which produces light when there is a current flow element. The printed circuit is the one that processes the function which is asked by the user. This works as the brain of an induction stove. The PCB has various small components in it. This is the power supply. This is the fan. This is the coil. This is the bottom cover. Next, the power supply. The power supply of an induction hob is the device that supplies electrical power to the hob by converting the electric current to the right voltage and frequency. The power supply has input and output connection. The power input receives the current from the electric power source while the output sends the current to the electric load. Next, the fan. The fan functions as the cooling system of an induction cooker. It balances the heat when it is too hot. It also makes the heat dissipate after its usage. The details of the fan depends on the hob's interior structure. Next is the coil. The coil is the unique component of the induction cooker. It is the key to create a magnetic field with the electric field that transfers to the cookware. Through induction, that electrical energy is transferred to the cookware from the coil. The coil is attached below the induction panel. In the center of it is the temperature sensor, which also has two temperature components. The bottom cover. Bottom cover is usually made up of plastic, but others are made up of crystals and coils. This is used to protect the internal surface of an induction cooker to form the external device. Thank you. Saw the parts of induction. Now, why don't you explain the working of an induction?
Now let us see the working of an induction. How an induction works. An electric current is passed through a coiled copper wire under the cooking surface, which creates a magnetic current throughout the cooking pan to produce heat. Because induction doesn't use a traditional outside heat source, only the element in use will become warm due to the heat transferred to the pan. Induction cooking is more efficient than the traditional electric and gas cooking because little heat energy is lost. Like other traditional cooking, they evenly heat pots and pans. The heat that contains inside through the conduction and convection. Okay guys, now let us see the practical working with explanation. An induction burner consists of a ceramic plate with an electromagnetic coil beneath it. When you turn on the burner, an electric current runs through the coil and generates fluctuating magnetic field but no heat in and out itself. However, once you set an iron or a stainless pan on the burner, the magnetic field induces many smaller electric currents in the pan's metal. Iron is a poor conductor of electricity. So, as all these small currents run through the iron, much of the energy is converted to heat. Thus, on an induction cooktop, the heat is coming from not from the burner but the pan itself. This can make from and boil on an induction will come to a boil on an induction stove, and almost half of the time of a standard gas stove. You're also less likely to have hot spots in your pan where food gets scorched because it has more contact with the heat source below. The drawback is the only pans made from iron will work with induction stove. Pans made solely of copper or aluminium conduct electricity too well to generate significant heat. Cast iron, stainless steel, and pan made with layers of stainless steel all work as a rule of thumb. If a magnet will stick to it, you're good to go. Okay, finally let's read the principle of an induction. An induction cooker transfers electrical energy by induction from a coil to wire into a metal vessel. The coil is mounted under the cooking surface and have a high frequency, example 24 kilohertz. Alternating current is passed through it. The current in the coil creates a dynamic electromagnetic field in the stove. We have come to an end, and this is the physics behind induction stove. Thank you, and signing off by Sumanth and
Rupa.
thank you.
Bye, Sumanth.
Bye, Rupa.